4 coaches in 7 years. Obviously, you're not responsible for all of them, but for the boosters, the powers that be, are you going to be able to push back against some of those voices and not fall victim to groupthink when it comes to making a decision because it hasn't worked here for a handful of years now?
Yeah, I'm really glad you asked that question, because that's a little bit of a mystery to me. I've heard all these myths about things like donors at Auburn, or board of trustee members, or administrators, or power brokers in the Auburn family. That has not been my experience in 3 years. Not one time have I had a donor or a board member or anybody else who helps guide this great university come to me and say, you need to hire this person, you need to terminate this person, you need to do this, you need to, you know, I mean, certainly you get comments, you know, hey, the hot dogs weren't very, you know, I mean, you will get that type of commentary, but that has not been my experience. And I think that that's one of those things that might have been created by other schools in the state of Alabama. That myth is not reality. We're in a tough spot right now. We're going to get to the other side of it. We're going to give our fans what they absolutely deserve, but we're not going to live in a world of myths, because what you just described, and I appreciate the question, just doesn't exist.
Question about who's going to help you with this search. Are you going to get a search firm? Who else is going to kind of work with you there?
You know, we're not sure if we're going to use a search firm or not. Really, one of the reasons to use a search firm is for background checks and things of that nature. If we use one, it will be more of a peripheral background type situation, even though we have opportunities to do those things on our own. Not sure if I'm going to use a search firm. I will tell you this, there is no question that I will take information from industry experts. I will take information from people who really understand college football at a high level. And we will go to people who have incredible data, and we will go to people who really understand all 4 corners of the country in this great sport. But I am the committee. And even though I will listen, and I will do as good a job as I possibly can of taking in information, I will be the committee.